Good evening and welcome back to Newcastle. It seems like a long time since we've done this save, and I had to refresh myself in terms of how things were going, but things are not going so bad at the moment. I think last time out we beat Nottingham Forest. We started with Forest, we beat them 3-0, beat West Ham 2-1, beat Leeds 5-1, Boda Glimt 5-1 and Southampton 4-3 in that thriller at the Southampton Stadium. I can't remember what the Southampton Stadium's called now. In the league, we are second, point behind Arsenal, which is pretty good for this tactic, I think. And in the Champions League, we've started to recover. After 3 games, we have 6 points, and we're in 8th. We're in the top 8 now. St. Mary's, that's what it's called. And so we have, looking at the fixtures, they don't seem so bad. Sheffield United, Watford, and then Ajax. Chelsea is a tough one, then Middlesbrough, and then Real Madrid is a tough one. Just depends on how good Ajax are. I don't think we should be having any issues with Sheffield United. It's kind of like a rotated team I'm going with. I might even rotate it a little further. Possibly not. Veloso is in form. I think he's played a lot of games, though, hasn't he? May need a rest. Yeah, I think we'll possibly rest Veloso. Sidamar. Carioca has not, I don't think, played as many games. So we can give Carioca a game today. He can settle into that centre mid attacking role quite nicely. And I think we'll go with that. Kamalo up top, just to give the main two, Mbappe and Akim Gray, a rest today, a day off. And hopefully we will go and score some goals again. We are, of course, playing with the FM Chinese mod. I don't want to make those changes. No, I'm happy with the team. Don't tackle harder, okay. Fair enough. And Van Vanny's off the tackles, why not? So I think it's a team that should be able to beat Sheffield United, especially as we are at home. We are attacking, of course. And, Karaoke will take the armband today. First time he has been captain, and here we go. And I've got a feeling we're in for a roller coaster ride again. More of the St Mary's performance, I would imagine. High scoring games. And I'm not going to say if you carry your last performance into this game we'll do well, because I had kittens. I'm going to say it's important we make the most of home advantage. And we don't want to be drawn into penalties or any of that nonsense. We want to be winning this football match. I still have this chest infection. I did get a comment today where somebody was watching back the Ipswich episode from Wednesday and said, I hope your cough gets better soon. And I'm not quite sure whether he's just being sympathetic to me or whether he's saying that it's annoying to him. If it is annoying when I cough and splutter, I do apologise. There really isn't anything I can do. The only thing I could do is stop streaming until it's gone. And I don't want to do that. So if you could put up with the cough for a little while. We'll do our best not to, of course. But at the moment, we're not doing very well in this game. And Sheffield United are the better team. Not surprisingly, because it is the Carabao Cup and anything can happen in the Carabao Cup. And often anything does happen. And Sheffield United have taken the lead, but it's okay. It's early days yet. We've got 70 minutes to score our 6 goals. And I'm not too happy with them. This is not what I was expecting today. And Karaoke has got himself injured. Well, that's brilliant. And decided to give him a game. And what I will do is go to my assistant. I forgot to do that, which is really silly. We don't never press. And I think what we will do with them... And the funny thing is, they've only just played. They played on Monday, and it's now Wednesday. And you can see how tired they are. But we are just not performing at the moment. And this is... boy. And I think the boys need to have a serious talking to. I'm going to put Veloso on instead. And... he's going to have to play for 70-odd minutes. I did want to rest him today. But hopefully this game is not over by a long shot, that we should be able to score a couple of goals. Given the attacking power we have up there, it is rotated. We have got Wirtz playing on the left and Lauren playing on the right-hand wing. They're very good players, but we have to be better than how we've started. I'm looking at Wirtz is on a 6.4 and Nervy Waneri is on a 6.5. He's not used to playing centre mid, so forgivable. Florian Wirtz not so forgivable at the moment. So let's get a goal, boys. Let's get back into this game. And here's the Velociraptor. Can he score? Yes, he can. And we are back in this game. And is it going to be another 4-3, another 5-4 that we're going to see here? And like I said, I have kittens every time I start one of these games. I never know how it is going to turn out. We're either going to bang in the goals or we are going to get thrashed. That's how these games work out. I think we'll just carry on with what we're doing. They are playing as I thought they might be playing. And trying to play a vertical tiki-taka. Ambitious for championship team. So fair play to them. But we're back in this game. I've got another injury. This is unbelievable. But here's Lauren. Go on, son. Not quite. And I think we probably need to bring Lauren, Abba on, because we can't be playing with an injured centre-back because there is only one. So we do need to make that sub. There's another call that I made to give Borgia some game time, and he's got himself injured as well. So these boys that I'm giving game time to, they're not serious injuries, I don't think. I don't think they're going to be out for long. Just disruptive injuries. And hopefully they'll be fit in a few days. But we're looking better now. We're looking like we've got the football. And if we can put some passes together, here's Wirtz, and it's 2-1. And it's going our way at the moment, as it should, against Sheffield United. Yeah, I know, reckons. I did wonder. I saw the jump. It happened at about 4 o'clock, and I did wonder. The last time that happened, it was because someone posted on Reddit, and I haven't been on Reddit for a while, so I didn't think it was Reddit. So I thought it might be. I thought it can't be FM Tweak. And it definitely couldn't be the Facebook group that I'm in, because I don't go in there very much these days. But I thought I'll go and check Reddit. And lo and behold, I wish I hadn't gone in, because my goodness me, there was some criticism going on there. And fair enough, some of it was founded. I went through a phase of having these rants. And so, fair enough, but I think everybody who plays the game has a rant now and again. I just happen to do it on camera. I was quite surprised. There were a couple of nice messages in there, but I was quite surprised by the venom that was in the thread. But I always have said that if you are going to put yourself out on social media, you're going to have to take the people who don't like you as well as the ones that do. And yeah, we've tried to do that. Take it on the chin. It has been a big increase. I'm very grateful to you, reckons, for doing that. But a lot of them will be dead subscribers, which I will lose in a year's time, because they'll watch one video and never come back. So I'm not quite sure that that is the answer to people's problems. But I am very grateful to you because I just want to get to 10,000, and that'll make me a very happy man. And we're almost at 9,005 now. So, well, thank you very much, reckons, for yeah, I mean, and like when I was below 1,000 subscribers, even below 3,000 subscribers, I never got any flack, never got any problems at all with anybody. But the more you are known, the worse it's gonna get. That's part of being a creator. It's something you have to accept. I was quite surprised by some of the venom, but at the end of the day, you've got to take the good and the bad. I'm not quite sure what I was going to do there. I was going to go and look at this boy and type mark him, because he's beginning to be a bit of a nuisance to me. Somebody needs to get hold of him and give him a shake. And yes, thank you for that. I mean, I've no idea what an upvote is. I've absolutely no idea what an upvote is. And I did see there was a lot of upvotes, which kind of matched with the number of subscribers I was getting. So I really don't know what an upvote is. There was a couple of guys, and Jesus, Abba's got himself on the score sheet. There was a couple of guys who didn't like my rants, didn't like me complaining about the game. Somebody actually responded in the thread and said the criticism I'd been levelling needed to be done. Somebody had to call SI out, and I felt it needed to be done. I felt I needed to call them out because I still feel the switch is there, and there's nothing you can do about the switch. And And with that in mind, I've come off the rants a little bit of late, hoping they might take the switch out eventually. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for that, Reckons. It was a surprise. So I am very grateful, and then for standing up for me when the going got tough. And there were a number of people who did that as well, which was quite nice. And the going did get very tough at some point when I was reading through it. But it's quite funny. There's one chap who said I tried to school him on the low block, and he was put down as well. He was like, oh yeah, of course it couldn't be that anything wrong with your suggestions. I mean, I remember that's probably why I stopped going on Reddit, because it's quite an aggressive site. And when I was posting things, I remember posting things on Reddit, and people would get really aggressive with you. It's kind of sad, really. But I think that's why I stopped going on to Reddit. It could be such a good platform, but and I've got Badger-Titch now, who's not very well. So I don't know what to do with him. I've got Moscado on already. I've had to bring Abba on because and I didn't play Gwehi. That's why this has happened. I might can I bring one of these boys back? No, that's a shame. He's looking very, very tired though. Lauren, let's deal with Lauren. He's not playing very well. So he can get up there. What to do? I don't have another centre mid I can bring on. He's going to have to play on and risk an injury. And Wirtz is on a yellow card. I think we'll bring Arwell Davis on for Wirtz. Give Wirtz a rest. Let's see how that works. He's going to get tired, Badger-Titch. Got called an idiot. I mean, it's become very, very aggressive. It's a very scary place to post anything, Reddit. And that's why I stopped going on there. FM Tweak is a much, much nicer Discord. People are very friendly, very polite. We've had some good open discussions, and I actually enjoy being on that Discord. They're very nice people, and the mods keep it under control, and I've had some very good discussions on there, so I'm happier being on that one. So yeah, that was but thank you very much, Reckons. That was a very, very nice gesture that you did, and we have gone up a lot of subscribers today, about 140, I think, which is good news. Go on, Kamalo, give us a goal. Oh, Kamalo, come on. You're better than that. Don't make me sell you in the winter transfer window. You've been with me since you were 15 years old. Come on, you're better than that. That was an interesting corner. But Badger-Titch is coping. But we're still only 3-1 up. Only 3 goals today, boys. Are we on rations or what? You're like, I'm expecting 5 minimum. 5 minimum, boys. And look, we are absolutely tanking them at the moment. We've put Ruggeri to sleep. He hasn't done any damage to us since we tight marked him. Having said that, he'll probably pop up and score now. It's actually the centre forward, and we are very vulnerable at the back. But well done, Jesus Abba. Jesus Abba's ratings have been extremely good. He's an outstanding central defender, and his ratings have been awesome. And I don't want to be playing him all the time, though. That's the problem. and they have got to go back. It is going to be one of those 5-4s. We are starting to have kittens again. I wonder if it's that it's just full of young boys in there, maybe teenagers. I just wonder if it's to do with that. Reckons it's I certainly feel very comfortable in the FM Tweak Discord. I do like that place. It's very, very good. And we're going to type Mark Tariq George. Because he's a bit of a menace. What else can we do to him? We can give him a hard tackle and turn him onto his left foot. He's a bit of a menace as well. He's just got to, hopefully hold on. I don't want them coming back to 3-3. I need to tell these boys eventually to focus, because this is not good enough. Because we could lose this on penalties yet. But is it going to be another close shave here in the Carabao Cup? Are we going to hold on? Is there going to be a highlight? 6 minutes added on time. I suspect there's a highlight coming. Are you going to give them a highlight? Time's running out for them. I think we've got away with it. I think we've just about managed to get away with that. Bajcetic is absolutely on his knees. And I'm not going to say that was an excellent win. I'll just say nice work. That was good. I don't want to upset them at this point. I really needed to say you got away with that. You should have been better. No shocks there. No shocks in the Carabao Cup. Karaoke out for 2 to 3 weeks and Borgia just for 1 to 2 days. I need to rest these boys, especially Bajcetic. So we've got off to a good start. No, Waneri is also tired. Marcos is tired. So let's just think about those three. Marcos, Bajcetic, and Waneri. And what we're going to do about those. Ramirez can come back and go. And then we got Peterson. I can put Arwell Davis wherever he is. He can go in at left back. And I want to give Jesus Abba a rest. Who is my Marcos? Marcos can come in. Oh, he's very tired, isn't he? Well, I don't know. We'll have to see. Bajcetic definitely can't play. So Guehi will come in here. And then up front, it'll be a big change. It will be a big change. Lauren will play. Lauren will start. He got rested. And Musiala fit yet? Yeah, Musiala could play, but probably not start. We'll work this out as we go through the week. I need to see who's going to be fit. João Neves. And possibly then I can put Landerson in here. Or Guehi. Guehi probably. Akeem Gray. Probably will come on the right wing. Mbappe up top. Musiala's not quite fit. So Mora, well, he's unregistered. I don't know. We'll have to work this one out. Mbappe may have to go onto the left-hand side. Hey, Blitzkrieg, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a not-so-bad day. How good has it been working? Such an impressive late developer. Called him I called him a football unicorn last time I spoke to the press. He's been doing very well. In fact, he always did well. Badgetish, he just wasn't good enough to get game time. He was always a good player. Who's this geezer? Looks good for 6.6 million. Look at his Mentos. Oh, he's 33, that's why. He's too old. Too old. I need to bring some youngsters in, not oldies. I've got too many old players in the team. And we were lucky there. We were lucky. But we've been lucky in most of the games we've played. Watford don't seem to be... Yeah, I think we're already doing far post. Yeah, so that's fine. And they're quick starters, though. We want to be careful. We're attacking, and they might catch us out at the beginning. And they really don't look like they've got much going for them at all. I remember actually managing teams like this. They've actually got nothing going for them. They're not very brave. Their tackling is poor. They're not very aggressive. They lack strength. So I think we should be getting stuck in. In fact, they lack everything, to be fair. I think we should be getting stuck into them. Just to worry them, and then how they're going to play. They're going to play wing play, but they don't have much pace, so I'm still going to play with the high line. I think we'll go with that. I don't see any reason to change that. We'll see what he suggests. Marcos to come in. I did think Marcos would be the best bet. Is he fit, though? He's kind of fit, but not 100% fit. Borja can go on the bench, I think. Give Jesus Arba a rest. I don't know. This is tough. Neves, Guehi. He wants Musiala in the team. We'll see if we can get around that. So Neves, Guehi, yeah. Carioca is injured. Could be Landerson. Landerson coming in at centre mid. Mora is unregistered again. He needs to be sold, doesn't he? Can't get into any of the squads. Boy, this is a tricky one. Veloso, the Velociraptor. Then Waneri can play on the left, can't he? Which frees up Wirtz to come in for Landerson. That's a pretty neat team. Musiala on the bench. I think. Who am I missing? Who's the striker I'm missing? I keep confusing the two saves that I'm doing. So Chetanao. No, he won't come in there. He'll come onto the bench. He's the new signing. I thought I'd brought a striker in. Oh, no, I've got Mbappe and Gray as strikers. So Kamalo will have to come onto the bench for Van Van. Van Van can play either side. So we'll bring Van Van in instead of... And that means I can rest. I don't think I need Sidamar, Musiala, Lauren. That looks like a team to me. Watford. Where are they in the table? 19th. They're quick starters, which worries me. And it also worries me. It also worries me that we could lose a game very, very shortly, and these are in 19th, and this could be it. I'm going to hold the high line, I think. Do you think you'll hit your goal before Christmas? I'm hoping now that before, maybe before the summer, if I can come up with a couple of good ideas, maybe even before or during the summer, we'll hit that target. It's hard to say with YouTube at the moment. I'm in a bad place with YouTube because they are taking away more subscribers from me than I'm actually gaining, which is kind of sad. But there's a lot of dead subscribers, people who subscribed like 2 years ago, watched for a while and then never came back and haven't been back for a year. YouTube takes those away from you. So I'm in that place where a lot of subscribers are being lost. But that's part of being on YouTube as well, which is why it's so difficult to do YouTube. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. This is the one, is it? Yeah, Tottenham. Hey Jack, how are you doing? Glad to have you in the stream. Good to see you. No, it doesn't blitz. The algorithm is very unkind when I go on holiday. Even though I uploaded those videos, which were twice a week while I was on my last holiday, it wasn't enough. Like views just were like plummeted. But that is how YouTube is. The algorithm needs you to sit at your computer every day. And for me, it's not my job. I do it because I love doing it. And FM26, though, might see me out of YouTube if they make it a bells and whistles game and no technical part to it, then it might see me off YouTube. But I enjoy doing it, and it's been, since I got to about 7,500, I've just wanted, can I get 10,000? I'd be so proud of myself if I could do that. And we're almost there, almost there. So we'll keep going, keep marching on. And we've just been given 5.88 million for Champions League. Thought it was part of a transfer deal. So this is one of my potential banana skins. And we are doing better than I anticipated at the beginning of the season. So there are going to be banana skins. This tactic, when I tested it, every team had some horrid results. So even Manchester City were beaten 8-3 by someone. I think that was a lower league team as well. Are you kidding me? 15 million? 23-year-old winger? Are you kidding me? His passing is a bit of an issue, but what winger passes the ball anyway? He's got great vision, but his passing's a bit off. But I'd say he's worth putting on the short list. You put him on as an attacking mid. 15 million, you're really having a giraffe. Who's this Gonzalo Mendes? Another attacking winger. Bit pricier, but still a very, very good player. How much money have I got? 37 mil. There's a few good players in there. 15 mil is cheap as chips. So, can we go and beat... We're still in second, which doesn't bode well for me. Because if we're still in second, everybody around us has lost. Yup, Hey Joe, how are you doing? It's a shame that all the popular FM channels are super fast paced. Yeah, it's just somebody last time when I was doing, was it the Ipswich save? Somebody said, "Why don't you speed the game up?" It's not how I play, and I guess I just want to play how I want to play. Um, I just do it in a way that makes me happy. Like I said, I'm not earning money from it anymore, so, and the money was never very good anyway, and was causing me problems with the DWP. So, I just want to play the game the way I want to play it. I'm doing this one in key highlights because I'm not really paying attention to any tactical stuff. We're just going to see if we can match what City did when I tested it. And can we play as a human manager and get similar results or even better, perhaps? I keep saying that, but I want to say we're favourites for a reason. I'm expecting solid defence. I just take the centre back aside and say I'm expecting solid defence from you. Poor thing, he's on his own there in the middle. And we want to stop Watford having a good start. They are quick starters, and you can see how they have started at 100 mph, has pushed us back, but we've got the ball off them. And if we can get the opening goal, Nawani, I keep calling Nawani Waneri. What are you doing? And yeah, I thought they weren't going to count that as a chance, but we just had the better of it. So come on, boys, I'm expecting 8 today. If we can't get 8, you're all in training in the morning. There's the first one, and Mbappe's put it away. 12 minutes gone, we're a goal up. And 15 mil is a steal, yeah, absolutely blitzkrieg. I couldn't believe it when I saw the price. I looked at his attributes. I mean, okay, so he can't pass the ball. But who cares? I don't want him to pass the ball. I just want him to run up the wing and cross it. So it's like, I don't see that that's a major issue. This worries me as well, Watford attack. But we're obviously the better team. They can't get hold of the ball. And they're not creating anything. My defence, Marcos, is magnificent by himself. And so he's holding the fort back there for us. But come on, boys, I want a big win today. I don't want any of these 5-0 little wins. I want a big, big win. Waneri, not Waneri, Waneri. Must have been listening to me on the touchline because he's got his act together. And he's put it away. It's 2-0. And we are running away with this. I always worry as well when it says in the team report they are quick starters. Or sometimes it will say they finished the last 15 minutes well. I'm like, oh my God. But we've seen off the quick starters here. I keep forgetting in this. I do need to go to my man and get him to give me... I will do this again because I think it's important with this tactic that we stop the midfield creating chances. And we need to be tight on them. We have 4 in midfield, so we should be good enough in midfield anyway. But there's only 3 at the back, which is the worry. And that was almost a chance. But Marcos got very tight to him. Marcos is also a very good centre-back. Pinched him off Manchester United. Yeah, well, I mean, that's another thing, Blitzkrieg, isn't it? It's like, what is the catch? I mean, you'd have to have a look at his report, because there probably is a catch. Doesn't like big matches, injury prone, doesn't settle well. There's probably stuff in his report. Might be worth having a look, because there's got to be something wrong. They've come back into this game a little bit. But here we go, on the counter. Go on, Waneri. Go on, son. Up the wing. Go on, into the box. What a chance. It's 3-0. Velociraptor has got another one. My 8-0 is looking good. I think I don't know, normally with wing play I would have reduced the line, but the report said they had no pace. And I thought if we actually dominate them, you had 10. I set them at 8. I want 8 from this game. I'm a bit concerned about the way they're playing, but the high line doesn't look like wing play to me. But the high line will cope with that anyway. I don't think I need to say any more, apart from we've created loads of stuff. I should have said I don't want to see any complacency out there. But this is now all about substitutions, because you're not going to score 3 in the second half as well. So we need to change some of these players, get some fresh legs on the pitch. But we do have another chance. They've changed their formation, have they? Well, it doesn't worry me. Go on, Vertzi. Oh, he's hit the post. It's gone out for a goal kick. I thought he was going to give a corner then. So, yeah, it doesn't look much like wing play to me. But we need some more goals, boys. If we're going to do better than what City did at 202 goals, we're going to need some more goals. They think they scored 140 in the Premier League, City. You're going to have to go some to beat that amount of goals in the Premier League. Peterson, what are you doing, you donkey? Oh, go on, put it away. What a mistake by the goalkeeper. And Waneri has made it 4-0. I think that's game over now. But we want more. We need more goals. What a dreadful error by the goalkeeper. He's not on my shopping list. And he doesn't need a second invitation today. It's 4-0. So our run of form is very, very good. Does that put us top of the league? Yep, it does. What's happening here? I thought they were going to make another dreadful error. But it's all being played in the Watford half. Go on, son. Go on, Gray. Lovely cross. Here's Waneri again. Into the box. Little chip. It's 5-0. The Velociraptor was not going to be denied. And he's got himself one. Did I do a scouting video? Not necessarily. It depends if I'm like, I might be looking for a for a squad player. So I won't necessarily doesn't enjoy big matches put me off if he's just going to be a squad player. But if he's going to be a first team player, then he can't really be a first team player if he doesn't enjoy playing in big matches. Injury concerns, I will always have a look. And if the majority of them are just minor, that doesn't bother me. It's where there are too many moderates and major injuries that probably would put me off. Sometimes I'll take a risk and sign them, though. And there's another one. That's the 7th. And the Velociraptor's got another one. I did say I wanted 8 today. Has that been Oh no, it's only 6, isn't it? It's only 6. We need to get the foot on the accelerator, boys. But I need to make some changes now if we're going to get those extra 2 goals. And he's on a 10. One Aries on a 10. The Velociraptor is only on 8.2, but he's got 3 goals. That seems a bit strange. And Gray's doing okay. The Velociraptor needs to come off. We'll put Landerson on. Neves, bless him, is getting a bit old these days. So we'll bring Moscardo on for Neves. He can play reasonably well as the DLP. And Arwell Davis is on a yellow card. So Van can come on for Arwell Davis. And that will do. Some fresh legs coming on. And hopefully we'll move towards the 8. What's the goal of the save? To try and beat the number of goals that Manchester City scored when I tested it. Manchester City scored 202 in all competitions. So we've got to try and beat that. But we've got to go some because City had a lot of big wins, 7s and 8s. We're going to have to go some to actually score more goals than City. City also conceded a lot of goals. I think they conceded 70-something goals, as I recall, in the Premier League. Maybe a bit more, maybe 80-something goals they conceded in the Prem. It's not the most reliable of defensive tactics. Yeah, basically, it is an all-out attacking tactic. There's no defence here. There's absolutely no hint of a defence. And it's just, how many goals can we score? And there's another one. Musiala is back in form. And he's back on the pitch at 7-0. Poor old Watford. They've been given a drubbing today. So yeah, I just wanted to see, when I found that Manchester City scored all those goals, like, could this Newcastle team outscore them? And yeah, I want to score more than you type save. That's all it is. I haven't got any subs left. Yeah, I got one. Who's the most tired player? It's one of these two. Marcos is tired. Guehi is tired. Oh, boy. So let's see how fit Borgia is. Come on, boys. I need 8. We need... And a clean sheet would be nice. I don't think we've had a clean sheet yet, have we? I don't think we're going to get one in this game either. A clean sheet would be really nice, and 8 goals, and we put the pressure back on that City save. 180 is good in all competitions. Number 8, Florian Wirtz. He's been out of sorts, Florian Wirtz, but nice to see him on the score sheet, and it's now 8-0. That's pretty good, 180 in all competitions. That's a pretty good tally. 202 was really good. Whether I can beat that, I think it will depend on the cup competitions. Staying in the cup competitions as long as possible. We want 10. We haven't got time for 10. We might have time for 9. 4 minutes. Can you give us a highlight? Come on, referee. Come on, let's have a highlight. No. Oh, we got one. We got a corner. Borgia, near post. No, it's not going to be. What's he given? The referee's given something. He's going to have a look at his monitor, is he? Or perhaps he needs a pee. I don't know. I don't know, maybe he just needs a pee. Oh, he's gone to have a look at the monitor there. We never get given these, though. We want 10. We haven't got time for 10. We've got time for 9 if it's a penalty. He's given a penalty. I don't know what that was for. But who's going to be stepping up? It's Florian. Go on, son. Make it 9. And he's made it 9. And poor old Watford have been absolutely dispatched. And that's going to help our goal total. We haven't got time for one more, Joe. We've barely got time for the replay. Such a shame. 10 would have been good. But that's it. It's full time. 9-0. Poor old Watford, eh? I think that's about as comprehensive as it gets. I think there were 2 players. I thought, no, the Velociraptor only got a 9.1 and 10 for one airy. That's an absolutely stunning victory. Throwing the water bottle. Simply not good enough, boys. You know we need goals. And poor old Watford, though, they've now got a minus 23. Our goal difference is 25. We need to just check. I need to bring up the stats for City, how City got on, so that we can compare. We'll do that in the next episode, now that the season's taking shape. But we, at the moment, have scored 37 goals in 9 games. Multiply 37 by 4. It's not good enough yet. Although it's not bad. We're talking about 150 in the season. But we need more of these 9-0s. No, Jack, it's something I'm considering. But I've got another idea, which is going to be an FM challenge. I've kind of loosely based it on the FM World Cup. So we're all going to have a challenge and see who comes out on top. But no cheating, please. And we're going to have a little bit of a challenge to do. And that should be a little bit of fun. We get everybody involved. Veloso has got 13 goals. He's the man, is he? In all competitions, what have we got? It doesn't really matter yet. We're not far enough into the season. So it actually doesn't matter. It's a very, very attacking tactic, though. It's just brilliant. But there will be games. What? Oh, that's what he cost. I thought he wanted to leave for a minute. There will be games where we get battered. And I'm going to have to accept those games as just part of being the manager of this team. Some teams are going to absolutely annihilate us. So it's looking good. The schedule's looking good. Good month of October. Not going to be so easy. There were some easy fixtures in there, fair play. Not going to be so easy in November. We've got Ajax on Tuesday. So let's give these boys a rest. We can also give Van a rest. And move on to Ajax. Need a good win against Ajax. In fact, 5 goals against Ajax will be very handy in terms of the quest to beat Manchester City's total. 5 goals will be very handy. These negatives. Opposition, we're going to have a look at his final third entries. It's really interesting that there are a number of final third entries that go out wide. There's a lot down the centre, but there are a large number of final third entries that go out wide. That's really interesting. goals from shots in the penalty. They haven't scored too many. And we've struggled from the left wing, surprisingly. We've got some very good players out there. That's quite surprising. So, come on, bring on Ajax. I want 5 against Ajax. They're in 10th. They're a good team, obviously. But we're going to qualify from the group, I've absolutely no doubt. Yeah, they're a very good team. I don't think we need to get stuck in. That jumps out immediately. They are a very, very good team. They just don't have a very good work rate. So we just need to run them around a little bit. Teamwork's not very good either. Really, I should play players who've got good work rate and good teamwork. I'm surprised my assistant didn't actually put in some suggestions for players there. Wing play. I think I need to pull the line back for Ajax. They're not Watford. They're going to give us more of a test. The team, I'll wait until top of the league. Top of the league. The Velociraptor is in absolutely inspired form. So Peterson, Abba, Guehi. I don't want to play Guehi as a left back. I don't want to do that because Guehi's better off filling up my midfield. I think Neves. Bajcetic probably was a good call. Musiala, Arwell Davis. We've played him on the wing before, but he's suddenly in form. He wants to rest Mbappe, does he? Mbappe won't be very happy about that. I don't see any reason to change that front three. I do see a need to play Bajcetic. Who could come in for Guehi. And Guehi could go on the left because I've got Moscardo who could play in that anchor role. And then Arwell Davis can go on the bench. The reason why that might... Oh, my light is terrible. The reason why that might be a good idea is Guehi is more of a defender, whereas Arwell Davis is an attacker. So, against Ajax, we might need to have somebody who can defend, which is why I'm thinking that Marcos should play here. Where is Marcos? Where's Marcos? Oh, he's in the centre. So Marcos could play as this inverted wing back, inverted full back. And then Borja or Abba, Jesus Abba, can come in as the centre back. Now that's a very tall, strong, defensive three now. So Ben Beck plays in Europe. Moreno's unregistered. So Peterson comes on the bench. We have a very strong bench now. And then we have Borja as the centre-back, Moscardo, Landerson, Van. I mean, we can fill up that bench now, can't we? Ratcliffe. That's it. Kamalo's unregistered as well. I don't think there is anybody else. Carioca's still injured. So we go against Ajax. Yeah, it is Shane. It is Mbappe. We bought him for 89 million. Jack, have you ever tried? Oh, yeah, we've answered that one. It's something that I desperately want to do, Jack, one day. And maybe save that one for 26. How did you find managing in Japan? I thought it was really cool. Um, we had a lot of success with Hiroshima. But we had good youth set up at Hiroshima. We brought a lot of players through from the youth setup. And I really had a good time. And it was quite sad when I won the Asian Championship, because then I had to move and go to South Africa. But while I was in Japan for two seasons, 2.5 seasons, it was really good fun. I'd recommend doing a save in Japan before the end of 25. It's a fun place to go and do one. The Premier League doesn't matter at this point in time. Andrew Hatch went to Mallorca, did he? Mallorca. Yeah, I do. I definitely need to change this light, don't I? It'll have to be next month because I don't have the cash available this month. But we will get new lights. It also might be that I've put the two lights, the side lights in as well, which might be interfering with it. I don't know. I don't understand computers. Look at all those players in the team of the week. Haaland, though, is still doing it. Player of the Month, Musiala. And we have another Manager of the Month award. That's the second one we've had. How is your game moving that fast? What do you mean in terms of how we're going through the weeks? I don't know. The gaming machine that I've got, I can't complain. It's an extremely powerful machine. I wanted to sign him as well. How much is he now? Not for sale. I was desperate to sign him. Can you do an episode how you set up your database? I can show you what I've got now. We go to I don't think there's much in here. There's England, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain. I've got a large database, and it's not even touching, even with the 4 big leagues in there. It's not touching my computer speed. So where are we here? Continue. One thing that you struggle with is registration rules in the MLS. Yeah, I've heard that it's a nightmare. I think the game is moving quickly because I have a gaming laptop that I bought when I was in Asia, and it was the top of the range at that time. Didn't come any more powerful. It's 2 years old now, though, so how good it is, how it would compare with modern computers, I don't know. But it certainly moves fast enough for me. Come on, boys. 5-0 I want here today. He wants to play in a low block. This is not a low block tactic, Mr. Assistant Manager. I think we've got them set up exactly as I want them to. I'm just concerned this front line might not be as effective as they were against Watford. We shall see. Registration rules in England, they're very straightforward, very simple. No, we don't do Never Press. But we will go and ask Mr. Assistant. And then I will take these 2 boys out again. Get tight to them. To stop them. Yeah, if we can pick off where we left off last time. That would be something special. Want to see more of the same from you tonight, Mr. Mbappe. Let's get at them, boys. And we've made the better start, I think. Oh, and Waneri's got himself injured now. This is going to be an injury-strewn season, isn't it? Musiala can come on there, though. It's not like we don't have replacements. Come on, boys, I want 5. Musiala, you're the man in form. But it's Mbappe who's put us 1-0 up. Here we go again. Come on. I don't want any surprise 5-4 defeats. We won 10. I don't think we're going to get 10 against Ajax. But I'll be happy with 4 or 5. I don't care if they score 2 or 3 as long as we get 4 or 5. And they could well score goals in this game. Where was the goalkeeper? He needed to come for that. And he didn't. Come on, boys. This is not good enough. Well done. Jesus Abbott, world-class defender. He's going to have to be as he's on his own. Go on, Vertsy, you're in. Oh, must be. What a miss. What a miss that was. Interesting, most of our play is down the left. It's not normal. We normally play along both wings. Go on, Sam. Oh, Marcos, what are you doing? Oh, he's through. And they've scored, and they've equalised. This is going to be one of those mad games. They've equalised. This is going to be one of these mad games. No, this is still the group, Shane. But that was Marcos. That was just shocking defending. What he was doing, trying to dribble across the halfway line then, was just shocking. Nice shot, though, off the outside of his right foot. Nice little shot there. So Marcos made an absolute howler there. And that's probably my fault for picking him ahead of Peterson, thinking that defenders would be better to have back there than my normal fullbacks. That's my fault, isn't it? But we had 6 shots, 6 on target, and only scored 1. That's not acceptable. Let's give him a shout. Demand more. Good evening, Callum. I am good. How are you doing, my friend? We do need another goal, boys. And that'll do it. Badgertich. What a strike that was. Throw the water bottle. You like throwing the water bottles, Joe, don't you? No, this isn't the knockouts. We're still in the group stage. I think this is only game number 4. We lost the first game to Arsenal, which was quite a surprise. I thought we'd beat Arsenal, but we got off to a slow start. I think we got off to a slow start. We're starting to play now. And we're probably starting to move up the table here. Deservedly ahead. 7 shots, 7 on target. We haven't had the possession, but I don't expect this to have the possession. We've had a lot of shots on target. We have. You weren't that bad. In fact, you were shocking. Mbappe. They're not great in midfield. And Mbappe. I'm not going to say anything to him. He's very happy, so I don't need to say anything to him. Is there anything in the individual that I can say to him? I don't want to say that you're playing brilliantly, so I don't really need to talk to Mbappe. Send him to Coventry. Come on, boys. Come on. Guehi, come on. Musiala. Go on, son. Have a pop. That's not going to do it. Those little ticklers. Yeah, we're on an unbeaten run since we lost about 8 games ago, didn't we? And now we haven't been beaten. We're scoring goals at the moment, which is good news. Ajax are a good team. I did want to score a lot of goals against Ajax, though. Because if we're going to beat Manchester City's 202 goals in all competitions, we need to start kicking on now and scoring a ton of goals. But 2 isn't cutting it for me at the moment. I'd like to think we can get 5. I don't care. Oh, it's a penalty. I don't care if Ajax score 3 as long as we get 4. Oh, boys, this is not good enough. Penalty awarded. Of course it was going to be awarded. They're always awarded. And he scored, and it's now 2-2. And this isn't acceptable, boys. Not in Europe. I think we have to berate them for this, because we haven't scored enough. Good penalty, though. We just haven't scored enough. They're all going to be berated. Doesn't do any good, I don't think, in-game, but it does me the world of good. Who's not playing well? It's the 2 inverted fullbacks. We've been better than this. Abba's playing well again. Midfield we're doing okay. The Velociraptor's not playing very well. But it's all Ajax at the moment. Oh, and they're through again. Our defence is very vulnerable. Oh, they've hit the bar. We've got away with one there. I thought we were going to go behind them. Just looking at this, and just wondering if that goes up any more, I'm going to be pulling the line back a little bit, or pushing it up even. If this comes back a bit, I might push the line up. Make some substitutions. Might be an idea to push the line up. Whew, they're tired. Right, Peterson, Arwell Davis, Florian Wirtz, the Velociraptor, it's a tough one. Might have to bring Bajcetic, or maybe Neves can go up. And then Bajcetic and Moscardo. And then Akim Gray. Lauren can come on. Oh, can't make anymore. Not good enough today, boys. And it's still... I'm actually going to push the line up because I've got it at standard. But they're not really playing down the flanks. It's more through balls. So I'm going to push the line up a bit when I can. Because I don't think I'm helping the boys here. I mean, once again, though, we've been much the better team. But it just goes to show, if you don't score goals with this tactic, 2 is not going to be enough. 2 is never going to be enough. Pushing the line up has given us the highlight. That's always a good sign. But just might be the right choice. And Musiala's made it 3-2. What a call. Push the line up. Oh no. Disallowed. It's awarded. It's just basically attacking style, Shane. It's just all out attack. It's based on, somebody asked me, they watched my Brazilian tactic, the tactic that I made for the 1970s Brazilian team. And somebody asked me, can you do a tactic for the 1940s, 50s WM system? So I said, of course, I'll give it a try. Who are these two? And it wasn't difficult to create the system. But what I found was that with only one centre-back, it meant that we had a lot of players going forward, and it's a very attacking system. I just realised this is very attacking. So it developed into this attacking system. Buinda and Misohoy. Let's get them type marked as well. So that's how it happened. Just somebody asking me, could I make a tactic for that? Doing the shape was really easy. Ooh. But the I just found that there's so many attacking players, it just developed into this very attacking system. And then when I tested it, the number of goals that get scored, I mean, look at how we've been pulled out of shape here. Who's this? My left. That's a left winger. Is it, or is that a midfielder? What's he doing out there? That's very odd. Come on, boys. I want another one. We've got to get goals. We need goals. Oh. Oh, Musiala, you should have put that away. Player of your calibre. But it looks like it's going to be a victory. It was just about edged it. That's it. Full time. Well done. We were away. Does training until the tactics fully improved? I think it's just like in FM, you set your training and then set it to the particular tactic that you want, and it just FM automatically increases the familiarity. I think training doesn't work, to be honest, in FM24. At least doesn't work very well. 3 to 6 weeks for Waneri. That's not good. So I think it just does, and I let my assistant do the training anyway because, as I said, I don't think there's much point in me spending time on it. Early on, I got the impression that it's just not working. It's not doing anything, and it might be something to do with the work that was going on for what was going to be FM25, that there wasn't much work put into 24 in that respect, and other respects as well. So there was a kind of like a dumbing down on the technical aspects of this game, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't bother with training. It's one of the things. I did a video a while back, 5 things you don't need to bother with. I've never done any training, and in the journeyman I won 30 trophies in 10 seasons. So it just goes to show you don't actually need to do any training. Okay, so we need to concentrate on the league. We're on a good run. We're on a good run, boys. So we haven't lost since Sunderland did us, so I remember that, yeah. In the Northeast Derby, we got beat by Sunderland. We will hammer them the next time we play them. So we've gone 9 games, straight wins. Chelsea is going to be a different kettle of fish, though. We've got 5 days to recover, but I am going to rest them. It's always good to rest them. He doesn't need a rest, though. Musiala does. This is just a bit of fun. I think it's well, you can see how it's worked in the league. We're top of the Prem. We've scored the most goals. I'm actually quite pleased that we're the 4th best in terms of goals conceded. I mean, the tactic is so open at the back that any team that decides to play direct, we are in big trouble. And that's why, I mean, Manchester City had some dreadful results. 7-3 defeats and 8-2 defeats. And we're going to get them. Because it's so open. You just asked me this a week ago. So we give you a different answer this week. Just asked me that a week ago. Chelsea will be tough. This is not going to be easy. Control possession. We need a high line, at least to begin with. I mean, I don't even think I need to look at their team report. They're going to be a very good team. But we are a very good team as well. We just have a dreadful defensive tactic. Well, Chelsea, obviously, teams we're playing against have to defend well. If they don't defend well, then they are going to be in trouble too. Like Watford didn't defend very well. As you can see, they're a very, very good team. They're not very good at near post contacts, so we'll switch that back to near post. And they don't create good chances. So I think we need to focus in training on attacking set pieces. Yeah, the local derby. But we're going to thrash Sunderland the next time we play them. We're going to take them to the cleaners. If we lose that one again, I might get sacked for losing the Northeast Derby twice. That'd be funny. So Chelsea are in 6th. They're going to be a good team. They're going to have loads of... I didn't want to click confirm then. Never mind. Van doesn't seem... should be starting more games. What is he? Regular starter. See, he's an attacking fullback, not a defensive fullback. He's decent as an inverted fullback, but I wouldn't say he's brilliant. He can tackle and mark a little bit. His mentals, I mean, he can play the role quite satisfactorily. I think I probably need to... What have I got in terms of defenders? How much is he worth? Dare I upset him? Because I've got Marcos, who plays more. Peterson. I've got these young boys. I've got Russell Radcliffe. Could actually just say, I'll sell you. Take a chance and just say, okay, if that's your attitude, you're out the door. Let's try that. But let's check if he's got any friends here. He has no. You see, he doesn't even think the no strong feelings for the squad support the manager. He's not part of the team here. Feels he'd be supported due to his popular standing. Well, that's a problem. Actual playing time, agreed playing time, important. Oh, holds me in the highest regard. Yeah, he does. He doesn't have anybody he looks up to. So let's just angry. Okay, if you're gonna get angry with me, I'm afraid you don't fit in with my plans. Shall we try the? There's a lot of football. Not if he's angry. So it looks like I'm gonna have to sell you. I wouldn't use that one if he's angry. You're pretty much a squad player at this point, not if he's angry. He holds me in the higher. Let's talk targets. No. I'll look to offer you out on loan. Yeah, let's look to offer him out on loan. That's what he wants. We'll give him that. Oh, Hakim Gray injured now. How many injuries am I getting? Picking up, aren't they? And they're all moderate. They're not minor injuries. 3 weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, 5 to 10 days. So I got 3 big players out. Chelsea, we want to do attacking, don't we? Did I see that they're not very good? Yeah, they don't create very good chances. Yeah, I never know what to do in those meetings. Usually I just get aggressive and say, okay, you're going to be out the door. Sometimes they say fine. Sometimes they say, oh, no, I don't want that. I just find they're a lottery. So I do not like them at all. But all's well that ends well. He's not playing, so I can understand why he wants to go out on loan. We'll set him a target when he goes out on loan, and if he doesn't meet it, we'll sell him. So Marcus, he wants to keep the back 3. I don't think they played that particularly well, so I'm going to give Peterson and Arwell Davis. Got a bit more pace. They might not be the best defensively, but they've got a bit more pace. So this is where I've got my problem. Lauren will have to play. Musiala will come in, but I'm struggling now for replacements. What I might have to do is play Davis as the left winger. Kamalo needs to come on as the sub. He's not available yet. So Van can come and play as the attacking midfield right. Oh, this is tough. Look at all these injuries causing problems. Peterson, does he play as... No, just a defensive. Arwell Davis may have to... So I may have to play Guehi. And Arwell Davis may have to come in. So Marcos and Moreno. No, that's no good, is it? Looks like Nathaniel Wilson. Young lad. Cool, that's a pretty strong team. It's interesting, that choice. Moscardo and Landerson. They should be very fit. That's probably actually a good idea. Landerson hasn't been playing that bad. So that's probably a good idea. Wirtz has been out of sorts. They've only got Bajcetic and Neves on the bench. I have to be careful. This is where we might come unstuck, because we're starting to get injury problems. So I'm guessing we're going to come unstuck very soon. Although they got 3 out as well. Have any video ideas for FM26? Not yet. I'm still trying to find ideas to see out FM25. But I think I've got a good one for FM25. I don't know. I think I might just start with Woking in FM26. And see how we get on with Woking. It's where I live. And just start a journeyman save with Woking or something. Or a Road to Glory save. Something like that. Just to see what FM26 is. I mean, I'm not really optimistic about FM26. I don't see it as what people think it's going to be. I think it's just going to be a load of bells and whistles and really not much else. This is what we need to do to Chelsea. Poor old Watford. They've now conceded 14 goals in 2 games. This is going to be a hard game. Attacking Chelsea away from home. We're in 6th. I can't see us getting 3 points here. This is where we might get thrashed. And there are going to be some of those results. He's obviously worried. Don't do it. Focus play down the right. No, I'm not going to take your advice yet. Although I might. Let's try it. And if we can always take it off. It's easier to take it off if it's not working. Thanks for coming in, Jack. Appreciate it. And hopefully see you soon. Good to see you there. Woking, Vanarama South, I think, aren't they? It's where I live, and I've wanted to do a Woking save for a while, and as I'm lacking ideas, but then an idea might come to me in the coming months. Who knows? Plenty of time yet before it comes out. We've been on a good run. Come on, Mbappe. Need a big game from you today. Let's see how this goes. But we've got the ball, which is always a good sign. Go on, Wirtzy. You've been out of sorts. Oh, out of shorts. Out of sorts. He's got plenty of shorts, I think. You've been out of shorts. So, I don't know. I mean, I really have been struggling for ideas of late, but that's because I think all content creators were struggling for ideas for a while. Because FM25, we were all waiting for FM25. And it didn't materialise, so... But I do need something for after this Newcastle, but I have found something. Ipswich can go on for another couple of seasons. I'm starting to think we could do big things with Ipswich by the end of season 5. So Ipswich can go on for another couple of seasons. We'll have a replacement for this one, and then for the beta version, I will probably do West Ham, as I always do for beta versions. And then we'll probably start with the main save with Woking. See how we'll get our 4-4-2 out of the cupboard again. See how that works in FM26. Love a good 4-4-2 in the lower leagues. Chelsea all the way up the middle. That's kind of what I expected, because I've got the high line going, haven't I? Yeah. So we're actually just about edging it, but their XG is a little better. It's very close, very tight. Very surprising that it's 0-0 at the moment and not 3-3, given the attacking capacity of both teams. So very surprising it's a 0-0. And my boys are getting quite tired. Doesn't matter about possession. We've had a lot of shots on target. Keep doing that. Just wonder. Yeah, we are working the ball into the box. So I'm just going to take that off. Just give them, hit those shots quicker than you're doing. Who's on the 6.4? Velociraptor. Landerson 6.5. Not happy with your performances. So I don't get that with FM, because you tell them I'm not happy with you, and then it comes up, he looks delighted. Why would he be delighted if the manager says I'm not happy with you today? He'd be looking a bit forlorn rather than delighted. Fired up, maybe, but not delighted. Go on, Peterson, we're in. Come on. Oh, that's a poor cross. Poor cross. And now they've got the counter-attack. We don't have any players back. Is this the defeat? I'm expecting a defeat very soon. And there's the first goal. And that was really poor. It was a poor cross by Peterson, that was. But we didn't have enough bodies back. And they caught us on the counter. Well, I'm expecting a defeat, but I'm expecting a thrashing. Not just a 1-0 or a 2-1. But it's okay, we'll still be in second. But it's the goals scored that's the problem. Now they're the better team. Their XG is better. They've got more possession than we have, but I expect to lose the possession. But we're still not out of this, because we can score 2 goals very quickly. Oh, Lauren, they're all playing badly today, aren't they? Yeah, we need to get some of these nutters off. It's like Lauren, he's actually not bad, but the Velociraptor needs to come off. He's terrible. And Guehi is poor. Because I've got the young boy on the bench, of course it is. But actually I don't need to do that. I can move Peterson over here and put Marcos on here. Landerson is poor. João Neves can come in here. Velociraptor, very poor. So Badjatic can come in there. And Mbappe, 6.4. Will have to be Kamalo's day. We'll leave it at that for now. Come on, boys. I might actually push the line up a little bit. I forgot to do this. That's probably what's caused it. So I might actually push the line up. Just try and get at them a little bit more. Will leave me very, very open at the back. So we might do that for the last 20 minutes. Because we're not creating anything at the moment. So let's push this line right up. I think I should be doing a little bit more shorter passing. But I'm not allowed to do that because that's not how they played. They played very direct, and so I'm not allowed to do short passing. Florian Wirtz has given everything, has he? I don't have another DM. Ooh, this is tricky. Jesus, Abba can't go up until there. Yeah, tricky. I mean, you're gonna lose. I'm surprised it's only 1-0. Can Marcos play? I think it might have to push Marcos in there. Or Borja. I've forgotten who it was. Wirtz. So we'd have to push Neves up. This is where the injuries are causing me problems now. And I'm going to put Borja in there. He's a strong boy. Actually, no, we'll switch them over. Moscardo can play as the DOP, and Borja's a strong boy. Might not let me down. But if we go 2-0 down here, I can't see a way back. Come on. Let's give them a shout. Let's encourage them, shall we? Chelsea are a good team. Let's just encourage them. Come on, boys. We've created nothing in the entire second half. That has not moved. I don't see why that should be. With this attacking setup, it's finally moved. But it's not going to be enough. But I think we'll still stay in second, so it's not too bad. Or even third, it's not too bad. But eventually we were going to lose. Not happy with you boys. Look. Mbappe 6.4 when I needed him to step up. And we're still in second. We're only a point behind Arsenal. So it's not a tragedy. So I'm not happy with them though. But we do have a European game coming up. Oh, Middlesbrough first. Oh, it's an international break. We'll maybe get some of our injured boys back. So we get a bit of an international break now. So unfortunately, our winning run has come to an end. But hey ho, with that tactic, it was bound to in the end. But I'm not too unhappy to be sitting in second. Maybe it might be third now. Oh. He's rather awestruck by me. He usually, like when I talk to him, he usually just says, no problem, boss. He's annoyed. You see, he's fine with everything that I suggest to him. He's like, because I first played him just after, I think it was just after his 16th birthday. And he's been with me ever since. And he just never gets upset with me. He's like a son. It's just like a strange thing, because he never ever gets upset. I know about Braga. I know about Augusto. and I know about Ball Day. So it's really quite... oh, yeah, we wanted to have a look at that boy. Who was the winger, wasn't he? We wanted to find out what's actually wrong with him. He's the one at 15 million. There he is. So we wanted to find out what's wrong with him. He's fairly selfish. Relishes big matches. I mean, for his attributes, I don't care if he's a bit selfish. Just go for it. But his finishing is only 10. So if he is a bit selfish, but look at his form. So if he is a bit selfish, he might be blasting shots over the bar, not passing because he's not a very good passer. I don't know. Maybe the... Oh, God, another injury. You're kidding me. I won't have a team left in a minute. Come on. It's because I've got such a strong squad that the game thinks that's not fair. I definitely think he's worth 15 mil. He's worth a punt of anybody's money at 15 mil. But whether or not he's a great signing, you'd have to just take that chance because it's fairly selfish. He may well be, and his lack of passing ability as well, he may well be just blasting shots wide and over the bar. Might be another Diallo. Don't start me on Diallo. Do not start me on Diallo. Oleg, how are you going, my friend? Good to see you. Hi, Raphael. Good to see you too. Good that you popped in. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't remember having a row with him, but I don't mind having a row with him. It's no problem. Yeah, he can leave. No problem. I think it's probably fair to allow him to move if that's what he feels. I mean, I've been trying to sell him, so I don't mind having a row with him. You can go, son. No problem. Here's the door. It's like... The only problem is you're so bad that nobody wants to buy you. That's not my fault. So we need to do better. I think Middlesbrough, we should be beating Middlesbrough. Absolutely should be tanking Middlesbrough. But it's another northeast game, isn't it? I think it said Middlesbrough, didn't it? And then we have to play Real Madrid then, don't we? There's no point in telling him off. He's not gonna like it because he's just not getting game time. Maybe I should give him a couple of games, Canate. Interesting question. I think that FM24 has just come alive. There's been a lot of work done by people who've been modding the match engine. And some of the tweaks that they're making are really cool. I'm using the Chinese one in this save. Swapped it over today. And you can see a difference even with this one in the passing. The passing, there's a lot more 1-2s. It's crisper. The players hit the ball with much more force. You see better goals. But I've been working with FM Tweaks mod. And they are even better than this Chinese one. So I think with the work that those guys are doing at FM Tweak, it's given new life to this game, Oleg. I don't think it's dead. Of course, what am I going to say? No, I didn't like seeing Ramirez. He should get a work permit, shouldn't he? So I don't think it's dead. I think it's come alive. I did a review of both of the mods, and I would definitely recommend, if you've not tried FM Tweaks mod match engine, definitely give it a try because it makes the gameplay much more. It's almost more realistic. The tackling is really good. What? Okay, he's only 26, so that's okay. I thought he was really old, Ramirez, but that's okay. So, no, I think it's been given a new lease of life. And you obviously haven't tried these mods. And anybody who's sitting there, two things. Anybody who's sitting there in the chat, chatting away with me, if you haven't hit that like button yet, go on, give us a like. It will help the channel grow. And thanks to Reckons, it started to grow today. Yeah, we're up to 470 now, 9,470. So it is growing. So give us a like, help the channel to grow. And if I would go and give that mod a try, if you haven't installed it yet, it's really easy. You just go to your data file, replace the SI match with the SI match that you download. And first of all, remember to rename the file after you've downloaded it, copy and rename. And then pop it into your data file, replace the SI match, and you'll see a huge improvement in your actual match experience. Good evening, NWA313. How are you doing? Rocky. Okay, your name, I guess, is Rocky. Thanks for the compliment, mate, and sit back, enjoy what we're doing here. It's I have kittens every time I send the team out here. Middlesbrough are not going to put up much of a fight, are they? Near post corners. And we should be doing our training on attacking. So let's go back to near post, and we should be attacking them. I don't know how they're going to play. I don't think it really matters. Direct counter-attack. That actually worries me. That really does worry me. So I'm actually going to set my line at standard. Because they're going to be probably trying to pop long balls over the top. So that actually does worry me. And Bajcetic. Will you please... yeah, you just asked me that. He must have scored again then, did he? So now I've got to... With all these internationals... Guehi is still wanting to go. Now I've got Van needing to go out on loan. But it's okay. This is just for one season to see if we can beat Manchester City's 202 goals. Can we do it? I don't know if we can. We are now 10 games in and only 37 in the Prem. So that is... Multiply that by... Well, still could do it. We still could do it. It's going to be tough, but we can still do it. Remove from the loan list. But he wants to go out on loan. There's nothing I can do about that. Veloso, asking price, attracting interest in player. I don't want to sell the Velociraptor, but increasing the price might... This is a 10-0 if I've ever seen one. I hope you're right, Joe. We need the goals. It's a 7-1 if I've ever seen one, this one. 7-1 would be good. No, he's staying in the first team squad. Caswell could be a very... Is he worth promoting? Give him a bit of game time. He's training well. He's... Actually, I think I'm going to promote him. Get him in the first team squad. Chris Harrison, goalkeeper. Marcos, has he been doing well? No, that's not good enough. These boys have high standards. So we're going to do attacking corners and attacking free kicks. This has got a big win written all over it. Marcus Peterson. So I'm half tempted to play Van. Just give him his chance. See what he can do. He might have a game. And Arwell Davis. He's not fit, Arwell Davis. Van is fit. Guehi's not fit. Jesus Abba is fit. Peterson. Peterson fit. Yeah. So he can come in. Peterson will make up that back three. Bajcetic is not quite fit. Landerson's good to go. Florian's good to go. Velosso's good to go. Moscado's good to go. But I'm going to put Guehi in here now for a change. And I'm also going to put Bajcetic in for the late developer, the Premier League unicorn, as he was described. Neves is not quite fit. And what about my injuries? Gray, 6 days. Waneri, 7 days. Carioca is back. I think I want to give him a game instead of Vertzi. And Vertzi comes onto the bench. So let's see who we've got. Marcos, Arwell Davis, Borja, Landerson, Neves, Moscardo, Florian and Kamalo. That'll look good to me. Another big northeast derby. Where are Middlesbrough in the table? They're not doing too bad. They're in 13th. But we need to win this one, and we need to score goals. Otherwise, the dream is fading. The dream is going to fade. But there's nothing I can do about the tactic. I am so limited by tactical stuff here. There's nothing I can do. It is what it is. But I think it's going to win more matches than we lose, for sure. We're not going to lose many. But we just need to score big. We need to score very, very big. Come on, boys. Real Madrid in the Champions League next. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun game. So we definitely need to win this before that game. But I think Madrid might not be as good in 2033 as we think they are. They might be falling apart. You're not signing Kamalo anyway. He doesn't want to go and play for Wayne Rooney. Everton? No chance. Wayne Rooney's at Everton, is he? Borgia's not quite fit, is he? That's okay, he's on the bench, isn't he? Right, come on, boys. We must win this. We've got to win this game. I'm happy with the setup. I don't think I need to do anything with the setup. There's a lot of players still unfamiliar with this silly system. where he's still really not quite green, not quite bright green. Karaoke has been out for a while. Let's have a big game from Karaoke. No, we don't do Never Press. So let's just, what I forgot to do against Chelsea was this. We'll just ask the assistant, and then I'm going to add tight marking to both of the playmakers. If we can stop them passing the ball. Yeah, we are favourites for a reason. I'm expecting solid defence. Well, I'm not really. But I'm expecting my attack to outscore them. I mean, in all fairness, we have 3 very good footballers playing in our back line. And Jesus Abbott, I probably would say, in 2033 is the best centre-back in the world. So they're not totally useless in that position. It's just we need to score goals, boys. Do you understand me? We need lots of goals. Oh, there's a foul, referee. Tackle from behind. We don't want any of that nonsense. Come on, we've got to score goals. Because if they're going to lump it long, then we are vulnerable. I don't mind teams playing in front of me, but when they lump it long, we're very vulnerable. So we need to score 3 or 4 goals and then we'll be all right. That's a terrible pass, but we got it back. Come on, boys, get your act together. Musiala, lovely pass. Lauren, dink inside, 1-0. It's Karaoke, just back from his injury. It's 1-0. This has got 7 or 8 written all over it now. We've got to get these goals. We're behind City at the moment, I think. But if we can get to 45 today, we are back in the race. 45 goals after 11 games will put us back in the race. But we need to get a good 7, at least 6 here today. Come on, boys, come on. Nicely done. Lovely pass. One more pass. Lovely. Oh, this is nice. And it's 2-0. Lauren has made it 2-0. Oh, that was lovely passing. And was it talking about the graphics? Not the graphics, the way the match engine. I called it graphics before and got told off. Oh, it's been disallowed, is it? But for me, everything I see on the screen is graphics. But the new match engine, it's just so much crisper. The players move better. Goals look better. So if you haven't tried this FM Tweak stuff, I'd say go and visit their website. Go and give it a try. It's well worth it. It does make the experience of playing a lot better. And corner, near post, Jesus Abbott. Nope, not going to be. Oh, lovely pass. Go on, Mbappe. Oof, what are you doing? Who was that? Who was that? Wait. I think it was the Velociraptor. Come on, near post. Jesus Abbott. Oh. Come on, boys. We've got to score goals. Dominating them is not enough. Got to shout at them. Demand more. This is not... But we have gone back to the top of the table at the moment. But it's not... We are not scoring enough goals. Only 38 at the moment. And that's not going to beat City's amount of goals. $38 times 3 is going to be 118. We've got to do at least 135. Go on, Mbappe. Oh. The boys are shooting off target at the moment. They're not playing very well. The top boys up front are not playing very well. That is a problem at the moment. We're getting shots, not enough on target. There's another one off target. We should be 4-0 up by now. To see where they're aiming. But the standard line should cope with that, I hope. We're knocking them out the park. We're just not putting the ball in the net. No, that's not it. Trouble is, I can do nothing with the tactic. The only thing I'm allowed to do is adjust the lines. But that's nice. And if that is not offside, the referee's going to check it again. That'd be cruel on Lauren if he's been given offside again. I don't think it's going to be 10, Joe. It's not going to be 10. It's been disallowed again. That's his second goal disallowed. That's a bit tough on him. What's he doing? Oh, come on, referee. We might even lose this if we don't score more. We might even lose this, although Middlesbrough haven't had a highlight yet, have they? That would be real FM'd. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy. I'm not happy with your performance out there. Get your act together. Keep going. Let's have a better second half, boys. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, to tell him I'm not happy. Is that Cole Palmer? Yeah, it's Cole Palmer, isn't it? Playing for Middlesbrough. Oh! Oh, I say, the Velociraptor. What a strike that was. That was hit like a rocket. That's better. Oh, it was still climbing into Rosed when it hit the back of the net. Where he needs to stop tackling. Oh, another chance. 3-0. That's looking like an offside as well. That looks really offside to me. Is it going to be awarded? It's awarded. The one I thought was offside. In fact, he was offside then. The one I thought was going to be offside is actually being awarded. Oh no, it's this full-back who's putting him onside. So 3-0. At least we got some goals on the board now. A little bit of relief. But that takes us up to 40. We still could do with another 3. Right, let's make some changes. Mark Guehi is getting tired. Moscardo can come on for Guehi. Bajcetic is getting tired. The Velociraptor too. I don't want to take these two off. Bajcetic, Landerson can come on for Bajcetic. And nobody's actually playing badly. Musiala's not having a great game. So Florian Wirtz can come on for Musiala. 3-0 makes me feel a bit happier, but not too happy yet. At least 5, boys. Come on, at least 5. You can do it. Go on, son. At least 5. Go on. No, it's not going to be, is it? Although this team is capable of scoring quick goals. The Velociraptor. Let's see, Mbappe can play on both wings. The Velociraptor's very tired. I think I might bring Kamalo on, see if he can make the difference. The wing-backs, the defensor's okay. I'm actually going to bring Kamalo on, see if he can pop one in a game like this. It's a game made for Kamalo to score. Now, we don't want Middlesbrough scoring, boys. It doesn't matter if they do, but I'd like a clean sheet. That should be easy enough. Well done, Peterson. That's the beauty of the standard line against the Route 1 to more direct style. You just can't get the ball behind. Right, this is too slow, boys. You're playing at a high tempo, remember? Get this ball forward. That's better. One touch. Go on, there's number 4 here. Go on, Lauren. Go on, son. You deserve a goal. Oh. 2 disallowed. He deserves a goal, that boy. I mean, nobody has had a key pass in the Middlesbrough side. We've absolutely hammered them, but we just haven't scored enough. Go on, Kamalo, Sam. This game is made for you to get a goal. And there's number 4, João Neves. Number 4. We're going good guns. Get another one. And that'll be 5. That'll be good. That'll be a decent score. Little deflection there. Right, I'm just going to go and... I don't think I need to do anything. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to keep going like this because we're absolutely blasting them. Highlight from the kickoff. Highlight from the kickoff. Can we get another one? Or is it going to be Middlesbrough? Looking more like Middlesbrough at this point. Cole Palmer. Good save. Good save. It could be us then. No, the highlight's finished. Come on, free kick. Vertzi. Oh, what a wallop that was. And that's number 5. We can still get 2 more, boys. We can still get 2 more. Number 5. That was a wallop as well. The goalkeeper, though. What's the goalkeeper doing? 5-0. We have absolutely... 2.4 XG, though, and 5 goals. We've way exceeded our XG. I think I need to make some subbies here, don't I? No, I've made them all. So let's keep it going, boys. Let's get another goal. At least 1 more. You can do it. Penalty, ref. He's way outside the box. I never get those given as a penalty. The opposition always do. But I never get them. That's really weird how that works out. You can almost guarantee I won't get it. They're very poor down that side, but it's too late to go down the right. Come on, I want 1 more. 6-0 will be better. Come on. Stranger manager in the Prem saying, I want more, I want 6. Come on. Like doing this every week. Come on, I want 6. But we've got such a good team here. But that's it, 5-0. I'll have to be satisfied with 5-0. Bit disappointed. Because that means we have 42 goals now. And we have to play Real Madrid next. But we are back on top of the league, which is good. Arsenal lost to Liverpool. So we are back on top of the league, which is good. Karaoke, he only got 1 goal though. And squad. The rest are okay. Just need to get my players fit again and we could be back in business. Okay, it's 10:15. I had no idea it was getting that late. So I'm going to call it a day. We've had a good session, just losing just that one off against Chelsea. We've played 5, won 4 and just lost to Chelsea narrowly. So I think it's been a good solid episode. We are top of the Premier League. We're in the... Where are Real Madrid? They're not looking very good, Real Madrid, are they? Where are Real Madrid? Oh, they're in second. So we're going to open up next time on Sunday with a tough fixture against Real Madrid. And then we got fixtures that we should be getting 6 points from. So hopefully, given the tactic that we've got, I'd say we're not doing too badly. Given this tactic, with 1 at the back, I'd say we're doing okay. So, thank you very much, guys, for coming and chatting with me. Always love that. And that's why I've moved to streaming every day rather than uploading videos. It's much nicer for me interacting with you. And I enjoy it a lot more. And so... I'll be back on Sunday. I'm going to try and upload a video tomorrow, but I've got a hospital day again tomorrow. I've got a knee x-ray tomorrow. They think there's a problem with torn meniscus or something, but hopefully it's just arthritis. So I'm going to have a cup of tea now and a sandwich, and I'll be back on Sunday. FA Cup day tomorrow and Sunday. Enjoy the footy tomorrow, and... we'll see you Sunday night. Just to say now, if there's anybody left who hasn't hit that like button, give us a like. Good night, Finn. Give us a like if you haven't done so already. It does help the channel. And see you on Sunday, 8 o'clock. Don't be late. Take care. Stay safe. See you soon.